Hey everyone, and welcome back. This is episode 7 of New World. Today, for this episode, we're going to be doing um, basic resource gathering and basic crafting to show you guys what all that's about. So to start with, you'll be collecting. In the tutorial, it has you collect some bushes and first wood and flint. Well, beyond that is actually harvesting trees. Oops. And you won't be able to harvest the matures, but you'll be able to get the young trees. And you get green wood. Sometimes you can actually find some dead logs on the ground that you can harvest as well. And then you'll want some stone. And you get those from the boulders. And boulders range in size. Some of them are flat out massive. Here's another boulder right here. These are literally all over the place, along with the young trees. There's a piece of flint, so you can still find that all over. Another boulder, flint, and they all have a slightly different color. But what I just found out today is that you can also harvest iron right off the bat. And iron is used for a lot of your basic armors and weaponry. It's used in a lot of recipes. I was actually looking up some tier 5 recipes, and it was asking for iron ingots as well. And the transition here in color is not my computer. It's actually the difference in two different areas. Currently, right now, it's night, so it's a little bit darker. But the iron ore has a darker black color, and if you move too far into this area, see the color of everything shifts, and it gets more of a greenish hue, so it's harder to see. I actually have my skill up high enough to where if you look at the compass, it shows the iron ore, so you can actually track it. But you just harvest some out, and with any of these ore veins, you have a chance at getting some gemstones, amber and carnelian, opals, whatever. So I watched the video earlier about where to find the iron ore. Actually, I watched a few of them. And I went to those areas, and I'll show you where I'm at. Let me get back into a slightly brighter area here. So right now, I am up here. Oh, because I'm in too far. So I'm literally up on this northern edge of Everfall. I mean, I'm literally on the edge there. Where they say you're supposed to go to find iron is these browner areas, which are resource locations, so highland areas. Impassable areas aren't supposed to have any, but obviously this is where I was just mining. That is all technically impassable. So any mountainous region that you find has a small possibility of having some. Now the three areas that were pointed out multiple times in the videos I watched are all here in Everfall. The settlement is right here. Just outside the settlement is Midnight Den. So if you take the road out and you come up, there's a little cave right here. Just outside that, there are a few that I found. There are a few iron veins right there. But it's one of those heavily farmed areas, so you even on a super light server, I'm finding a lot of people running into there. I found a couple of pieces in this area directly north. I found a couple over here, but not a whole lot. These are all heavily farmed because it's really close to the town center. The next area I was told was up here in Dust Meadow. Well, I don't know if maybe it was just recently farmed or what, but I didn't find anything up there, and the video may have actually been from before the revamp. But that said, this is supposed to be another area that you can go. It's actually Meadow Lake Fishery that was pointed out. I was told in the video that these were roughly level 6 wolves. They're not. They're 16 to 18. The Meadow Lake Fishery, I found creatures effectively from 22 to about 25, 26. And then the third area is supposed to be right here at Cannery Mine, or Cannery Mine. There's no mountainous area here. So I don't know if maybe there was mentioning, around it. But I didn't find anything but creatures in this area. I didn't find any ore deposits at all. Once you hit level 10, you can start mining silver as well. And I did find silver down here in Midnight's Den. Another corrupted invasion. Okay. But I chose to kind of search around the area and just kind of wandered around. I ended up here, and I found a couple of nodes. So just look around the impassable areas, especially near the mountainous regions. You should find quite a few, and that's just in Everfall. There's ore all over the place. You just got to look for it. I did find a few maps, but they're probably from the before the revamp, that were showing everywhere in here, just different little spots that ore has been found. I don't know how accurate that is anymore, but I'm sure that if you look, you'll find it. And the iron ore is a darker color, and it takes about roughly 20 minutes to respawn. So if you find yourself a good track, just keep with it. Once you hit, I think it's 20 or 25, you can start mining gold as well. And there's other minables throughout. Different deposits and such. As you level up, you get more skill. So we're going to go back to the inn. Because you can do fast travel to the inn from anywhere, but you're limited on how frequently. Alright. We're going to put the glove away. Alright. So here we are in the settlement. And I took some time to gather up a few supplies, put them in the storage shed ahead of time. But cooking is a good skill. Um, we've got a stone cutting table up here, the workshop, the wood shop, smelter, and forge. So we're going to head up in this area because that's where a lot of the stuff is that we need. And some of these towns can be very, very, very confusing first few times that you run through, but trust me, it does get easier. Okay, so we're going to go to the smelter first. And I've got silver ingots. You can make charcoal, and that's used for a few different recipes. You can make fey iron if you want to. That's used for a few recipes. We've got iron ingots that are used for a lot of different recipes. So I'm just going to go ahead and craft everything. And it's really, really quick. And as you see, I just went from level 21 to level 49. Got a couple new achievements. Just by going and gathering some stuff and throwing it in storage, and then going out and gathering some more and throwing it, and waiting until I had a huge chunk. And then we'll go over here to woodworking table, and we're going to make timber. So as you see, my skill's at 52 right now. And it just went up to 57. Now you can go to continue crafting if there's other stuff that you want to be able to craft with the base material that you just put together or just refined. Okay. We have stone as well. So we're going to go over here to the stonesmith. Stone cutting table. Stone blocks, from my understanding, are used primarily in fortification for the wars, but they're also used in upgrading the town and that you choose to have faction with, or have standing with, excuse me. So 36 to 50. So now I can make stone bricks if I wanted to, but I need obsidian and sandpaper for that. And it brings up all the stuff that you can now do once you get to that level. So I have fire motes and carnelians, so I could make a cut flawed carnelian. I have a diamond and life motes, so I could make a cut flawed diamond. All this other stuff that's tacked out at 50, I could make if I had the right materials for it. And anything less, so 30, 20, 10, 0. All the unlearned, I will learn once I get to that skill level. It's very, very, very easy. You just have to be patient and actually harvest all the stuff or purchase it at the trader. So since I don't need the stone at the moment, I'm going to go up here to the town project board and see if there's any projects that actually require the stone, so I can at least donate it. Specifically because trying to sell stone bricks on the market is almost pointless right now. At least for this server, they're not high demand. But we're going to hit the forge first. And you can create all kinds of weapons, armor. So like the red pieces here, I don't have enough materials for all that. So I need cloth and I need leathers. Well, we already know that I have... I know, and you are about to know, in my storage I have fibers to be able to make cloth, and I have pelts to be able to make leathers. So if I wanted to make this piece, I could. right now, we're just going to take, going to open this back up. Actually, let's see. Yeah, so all of this is unlearned. The reason this is unlearned, besides the fact that I'm low level, I'm only level 2. Level 0 at armoring, level 0 at engineering, so I haven't done anything. But this is weaponsmithing, so this should be available. Well, I don't have oh, I guess this is engineering. Yep, engineering skill 1 required. So, my apologies. There are some things that will pop up in here that you need a specific recipe for that comes out of loot boxes and enemy drops and that sort of thing. I don't have a whole lot to show you as far as that goes because I don't have any, but I just actually got one. Let's see. We need a workbench. Wood shop. Workshop right there. So let's go back over here. I might be able to show you. It's tier 2. So we don't want weapons, ammunition, or tools. We don't want instruments. We don't need crafting components. It's in the furniture. Ah. Nope. That's not it. It's a bed that I just acquired. Let's do this. That's not it. I'm not seeing it right now. So I wonder if it is at actually a different area. It's not there. The only other place it could be is the forge, I would think. Nope. Okay. Well, that makes it a little more difficult to show you, but that's okay. I acquired a recipe for a bed that basically looks like a straw mat that's on the floor. Not the greatest bed in the world, but if we go down here, yeah. So here's the tanner. There's the coarse leather. And you can make tier 2 rage leather, or rage hide, if there is a recipe that requires it. But of course they cost quite a bit more. And I'm at 25 right now. And that just put me to 38. Which didn't get me really a lot. One recipe, I think. But you gotta remember, you can go up to 200, and then you have points after the 200 that accumulate as well. So cooking, light rations, travel rations, energized light rations, and then energized travel rations. The light rations are health, same with the travel rations. The energized are mana. And then butter is a component used with 2 milks and such. Sausage you get with raw poultry, raw beef, or raw meats, red meats. And then in seasonings, you can either use salt, garlic, seasoning blend, whatever, to make the sausage, and then you can use that, the sausage, in the rations up here. The seasoning blend is literally just 3 different seasonings put together. I don't believe I have any other components, but I just made a bunch of the herb roasted potatoes. This gives you additional mining luck for 25 minutes. So if you're going to be out doing a whole lot of mining, that's a huge help. Cornbread is harvesting. The herb roasted carrots is skinning. Boiled cabbage is for logging. And the ones above, the 4 above it, are literally the same thing, but a lower tier for, it gives you less points. I think it's 1,000 points. Yeah, for 20 minutes instead. You can make dyes and other meals and such for strength boosts, intelligence boosts, so forth. This is the outfitting station, so this is where you're going to do your jewel crafting and armoring here for softer stuff. So it'd be the light and medium armor. We need to hit the weaver first, which is right over here at the loom. So we can make some linen. And I'm at 15. Excuse me. And now I'm at 42. So I made 145, which brought me up almost 30 levels. That's not bad at all. And I got a few other recipes, but I'm not worried about those recipes so much. That's just a component in the recipes for here. So now all these are white, so I can actually craft them. The bags, I can't make this just yet. I could, but I'd have to go to the my faction person for the quests to be able to buy a rune. And it's not a bad idea, but right now I'm looking at just making some stuff because I've got 0 skill in everything. So I don't care what I make because I'm not going to keep it anyway. I'm just going to salvage it all. Oh, excuse me. So we'll make some coarse leather pants. Says I can make 11. I think that's probably based on how much leather I have. So you see I got a few of them that I actually have that are green. That's added intelligence, refreshing rapture, added focus, added strength with refreshing ward. So you have a chance at getting bonus items, or bonuses on your items. I can make 2 of those, 1 of those, 1, 2 of those, 2 of those. Yeah, it's because I've only got a certain number of leathers. So both of those went green. And there's nothing else I can make, but I'm now at a skill of 18 in just a couple of seconds. I can make some standard repair kits, or I can make a standard repair kit. that eats up my repair parts. And then there's jewelry and all kinds of stuff here. So, if I wanted to go amulets, so we'll use this one for example. We need trinket chains, we need trinket gem setting, precious metals, so we need a silver ingot. We do have silver, so we can make that, but we need... So there's the chain. Requires a silver ingot. And that requires a silver ingot. But I don't have any of the gemstones anyway. Actually, I think I had a diamond. Nope, I didn't. I didn't fix that. Yeah. So that's okay. So if we go here,
I greet you in reverence, fellow person of knowledge.
right here is the rune that I need to be able to make the bag. Well, now I don't have the materials to do that, but that's okay. I already have my bag slot filled up with a quest received bag. There is a chance I can make a better one, but until I start unlocking some more of these, there's no point in even making other bags. And from my understanding, you don't get another bag from a quest anyway. So the rest of them you would fill up with bags that either you craft or another player crafts. So we're going to take these. We don't need that one. That's not going to sell very well anyway. Probably not that one either. Low game, you're not going to get a whole lot that's going to sell as far as weapons and equipment. You'll get a few things. So I'm not really too worried about it. I'm more concerned with getting my skills up. There we go. So I got some coarse leather. So, okay, fine.
I greet you in reverence, fellow person
We'll
of
get
knowledge.
one. Yeah, we're going to buy one. We'll go back to the outfitter. We don't want the armor. Oh, no, we don't have enough coarse leather. So we're short. What is that, 17? But that is an easy fix as well. For that, is it here? Yes. We're just going to hit the trader. There's coarse leather right there. Selling for 90. And I know I've got enough coin. We're just going to buy exactly what we need. And we'll run back down there real quick. Remember, I still have those stone blocks and stuff on me too. We're going to go take care of those too. Right here. Okay. Let's drop that down. Now we can make the bag. Now if I want, I can add Azoth, which would allow, let's see, right now it has a medium chance. for attributes, perks, and gem slots. So I could add Azoth, increase the chance for perk 1. Now there's a very high chance for a perk. And but if you look, that's 200 to 220 is basically what I'm going to get. The bag I'm using is a 255. Well, this is the point where you got to make a decision on, do you want this bag or do you want the other bag? I'm going to make it anyway, because I'm curious on what I might end up with. Oops, we don't want that. We want the bag. We're going to put that in there. And you don't have to add Azoth. You also can add different special resources if you have them. It does tell you reduce the weight of armor by 10 to 15%. This one's for ammunition. When you gain faction tokens, gains 3.4 to 8% more. Same with the Azoth. Reduce the weight of alchemy reagents, potions, and sickles. Raw and cooked food. Weight of weapons. Weight of stone, blocks, gems, and pickaxes. So each one has a different thing that it actually. So there's prospectors, so ores, ingots, and pickaxes. Wood can hold 50 to 95 more weight. So silver of Aeternum. Chances are that one's going to be expensive, if it's even for sale on this server. We're going to find out really quick. I know there's a lot more running around. This is still going to be a very quick video. There isn't one for sale. So what we do is we go I believe it's going to be in resources, crafting mods, look, guys. It's not showing up. Oh, sliver. That's why. There it is, sliver of Aeternum. 325 each. Well, that's going to pretty much break me. But you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it. I can get more money back. So we bought one. I'm now left with $3.39. I'm okay with that. I'll do some questing and sell some stuff off, and yeah. Okay, so we need to go this way. There we go. Maybe we'll do some music playing and earn some tips or something. I don't know. Okay, collapse that. Grab that. We're going to bring the A's back in. Hit accept. 12 cents tax here. We're going to add this. Oh, so you can either add a special resource or you add A's off. Good to know. I honestly did not know that before. Alright, well, let's craft it up and find out what we get. Oh, and it is green. Course leather adventures satchel. Gear score 206. Let's take a look. So plus 101.2 encumbrance and an additional 60 weight, so it's actually 161.2. So if I do this and I unequip this one, you'll see I'm at 200. If I equip this one, I'm now at 360.08. If I equip this one instead, I'm at 300. So I get 60.8 with this bag. That's pretty good. I mean, the gear score is lower, but that's okay. This one, bind on pickup, so I'm going to put this one actually in the storage for when this slot opens, next level, which will be really, really quickly actually. Yeah, we're right there, 157 experience away. So let's put that on delay for just a second. We're going to find a creature. And they're all over the place, so there should be a few around. Or, let's see. I don't want to log, or I don't want to mine boulders. There's a dead tree, just to give you an example of what we were talking about earlier. So I need a creature, preferably an aggressive one. Wow, what happened to all the aggressive creatures? He's gonna run. Oh, what do we have over here? Ah. Wow. Oh, there we go. Woodland Lynx. it's only 34. That was not worth it. An animal eye. I don't know what that's for. Probably alchemy. Oh, I hear creatures. I believe we only need one more. Let's see. Oh. Oh, level 20. There we go. Now. Oh, it's a ring slot. I thought it was a bag slot. Okay. Well, doggone it. That is not what I had in mind. Yeah, the town's back this way. I guess I should have looked beforehand. That's okay. Go back up to town. And we can actually go up this way and in that door. Okay, and that's there. It's behind us. It's over there. So town mission board. Upgrade town, there's no project. Improve lifestyle, there's no project. Upkeep. Armor smiths, alchemists, and explorers. Rugged crude armor. Carpenters needed. Fisher folks. We don't have any use for the stone right now. Acquire and deliver 20 lumber. So lumber is pretty easy. We'll go ahead and take that as well. Back this way. Okay, we're going to drop this and all this stuff here. Crafting mods, cooking. Okay, so we have the timber. We're going to go ahead and take it. Even though it will use it directly from your storage, we're going to take it anyway. We're going to go back to wood shop. We need lumber. So I have enough skill, but I need aged wood in order to do this. So I can't do it just and obsidian sandpaper. So I don't have any obsidian sandpaper. I don't have any aged wood. Aged wood requires the mature trees. You need a skill of 50 in lumberjacking or woodworking. Nope, that's refining. Gathering right here, logging. So I have to be able to cut a bunch more young trees and cactuses in order to get there. Then I can get mature trees and mature cactuses. Then it's wood, ironwood, and there's other woods as well. But until I can get to here, I can't get the aged wood unless I buy it. Let's see, we're going to go to storage again. Oh, excuse me. So there's really no point in doing that just yet, but I will be working towards getting that, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this back in storage. But that is the basics of harvesting and crafting, guys. It's really, really easy. Like I said, I mean, you can may as well grab some honey. And occasionally you'll see a cow. You can milk the cow. You need 2 milks for a butter. You can turn it into cheese, and I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you can do with raw materials. What is this? Oh, that's the honey. And now that I'm 20, let's see, that's just straight constitution, which wouldn't really be a bad thing. I don't really need anything else at the moment, so and then this is already bound, so we're going to salvage it, because every time we salvage we get a little bit of coin, but we also get repair parts to be able to repair our gear. Okay, well, that's that for that. Join me tomorrow. We'll go over some more. I'll be doing some more questing for the faction. Maybe some more town questing. I'm going to end up doing a bunch of gathering and such tonight. So even though I just hit 20 a few minutes ago, I'm probably going to be a few levels above that at the point of the recording tomorrow. So there'll be a skip in action here, but my goal is to get the trade skills up high enough to where I can do a bunch of stuff with them. I'll do some armor smithing and try to work a few of these up. Eventually, I want to get Arcana up, but ultimately, I think I'm going to end up doing. Working the armoring, but it's going to be with light and medium armors. That doesn't mean that it's not going to go up over at the blacksmith. They both use the same skill, so I'll be able to make other armors over there. But that's not really going to be where my focus is at, I don't think. I don't know. We'll find out. But for now, I'm going to go and do a bit of harvesting and gathering and so forth, and get things ready for the next video. So if you enjoyed watching, or you learned something, or found something funny, um, feel free to give a like. Um, if you're interested in more of this content, leave a comment down below. If you're interested in other stuff, leave a comment, and I'll take a look at it and see if it's something we can do for you. I'm open to all sorts of ideas, suggestions. I primarily work with games that are on the lower end of the cost scale. Some of them are free, some of them are not. I do run on a lower end PC, so most of my games are geared towards those style PCs, not the upper end gaming systems. So if you're looking for games that are super, super high in graphic quality, that's probably not where I'm going to end up going, but leave the suggestion anyway. I don't have a problem in going checking it out. I'm open to all kinds of suggestions and ideas. If you saw something in this video or a previous video that I did wrong or made a bad suggestion, feel free to correct me. And I'll make note of it in the next video. People deserve to actually have accurate information. And if they're looking at this game and it's something that you feel is pertinent, then by all means. Or if somebody asks a question and you happen to have the answer and I don't get to it quick enough, give them the answer. This is all about helping each other out. I am not interested too much in monetizing. I'm more interested in giving information and showing gameplay as it is for everyone to enjoy. Just being able to escape reality for a little while and play some games. But with that said, feel free to subscribe if you want. Kick the like button if you have a need to. It does help me out, but I'd rather know that you actually like the video or like something about it. And until next time, guys, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.